The World Economic Forum officially kicked off Wednesday here in Kigali, Rwanda, where President Uhuru Kenyatta took the opportune moment to lobby leaders from the African continent to foster regional integration in terms of doing trade, in terms of investing in a bid to foster economic growth in Africa.
I think the story here is that Africa really just needs to diversify. Africa needs to move away from being commodity dependent to really tapping on what our real wealth is, and that is the productivity, especially of our young people, as an opportunity to really explore where Africa's wealth is. Agriculture, how can we value add? Our services sector, our financial sector, what do we need to ensure we have proper macroeconomic stability so that our financial sector can also grow and deepen. We need to focus more on intra-Africa trade, improving and increasing our manufacturing capacity, and trading more with one another across the African continent.
President Uhuru Kenyatta has reiterated the need for African countries to foster regional integration into Africa trade and connectivity in efforts geared towards bolstering Africa's economy. Speaking in Kigali at the World Economic Forum, Uhuru says that Africa is on the rise. It needs to redirect, refocus its energies towards investing in the right sectors that will enhance the effective growth of the economy.
This is an opportunity for us to begin rebalancing and refocusing our economies. And I'm saying Kenya is one example that this is the kind of direction that we ourselves are moving into. But more importantly, for us to also understand that we can no longer also just depend on international markets out there. We need to also begin breaking down the barriers to trade in and amongst ourselves.
Uhuru pointed out agriculture, technology, infrastructure as the key pillars that Africa needs to invest in efforts to transform its economic prospects. Leaders at the forum challenged African leaders to weed out tax dodging and invest in education sector by capacitating its technical university to provide skill-based oriented manpower and change the education curriculum to fit the global market.
Need to have TVET, Technical Vocational Education Training Program. We used to have vocational training institutes, and somehow later it fizzled out. So we need to bring it back.
Uhuru at the same time says that Africa can free itself from food insecurity by investing in agriculture and transforming it through mechanization and use of technology to attract the youth bracket in tapping into the sector. Uhuru urged other African leaders to invest in the diversification of Africa's economies so that they are less affected by shocks in international commodity such as oil and mineral prices. Linus Mwashigadi for Channel One News.